The coffee industry in Kenya is a multi-billion sector. Annually, it fetches Kenya about 25 billion shillings. The only money that gets to the farmer is about 630 million shillings. In terms of input, an average farmer spends about 100,000 shillings in coffee. But then, only about 30 to 40,000 shillings get to the farmer as payment. A kilo of coffee will be bought from the farmer at 50 shillings. Yet the very same kilo of coffee in a normal supermarket would cost about 2,500 shillings. Where does this extra money go? This is the cold gold. So this journey takes us to Murang'a and Nyeri counties, perhaps being the most affected counties, having hit headlines for the better part of 2016. Following rampant coffee theft that was in some instances murderous. We come face to face with the pain of coffee farmers whose only source of livelihood is the few coffee trees that sit pretty in their farms.
Hii kahawa yetu inajivuna na mzungu. Mzungu anaenda kwao, anasukua pesa yetu, anaenda kujifuna. Na sisi ni maskini. Tafadhali namuomba sana.
Wanakeitu manyuire fagi ne kurigwo wira uria marathi tondu era mwana agatweka wakwa nie kaudirathi kabathie faranga nyue fagi ndekie mukondo.
You find that all your processes have gone to the inputs. You get nothing.
A disillusioned people who have fallen victim to the vicious and scheming ways of coffee cartels.
Waremi ni mararegire gutwara kahwa nathari marambirie kwendia mikohoro nundu wa mathina make mambesha tomatiri kindu monire ugu atara mwaka uturi naguo andu atu twaite thini wa factory twina kiha muno tuthikana tukuhe kanyamu kana kahwa itu nige kugo
na tunajiuliza wakulima ni nini tukisikia marendio tunaanza kukufa moyo kwa sababu unaona hawa watu wanakunyonya zaidi.
Some farmers in cooperatives within Murang'a County have not received a penny for the coffee they have picked and given to the cooperatives.
The problem is sales. Once you pick your coffee and you take it to the factory, you don't get good sales. I don't know whether it is management, whether it is the process of the taxes, whether it was it is the government, but that one I cannot tell.
Hakuna mtu anafatili. Sasa ile pesa tulikuwa tunapatio ikigawanywa ikawa kidogo.
What Kenyans do not know is that the coffee cartels have streamlined their operations and extended it to the lowest level in the sale of coffee. The cartels said to be behind the rampant wrangles in coffee factories.
Sasa nikiendelea namna hiyo mimi nikawasha chama ikaingia watu wengine. Wakati waliingia walikuwa wanafurugana mwaka kwa mwaka. Hakuna mtu alimaliza mwaka miaka 3. Huyu akiingia akatolewa, huyu akiingia akatolewa.
Sisi hakuna society sasa imeharibika. Na vita iliaja 1999.
Having successfully created confusion and flaring of emotions amongst farmers and coffee managers in the factories, private coffee millers come calling, calculative and clinical precision.
Ukora ya kahawa inaaja kwa kamati, ikaenda kwa mira, ikarudi kwa cooperative. Watu tatu. Ndio wananyonya sisi sana.
Lakini siku ya kuwape kahawa hiyo ndio tabu kabisa. Wanamwaga pesa kwa kila watu, wengine ni sea hana kilo, wakapewa 20, 200, 100. Tukapeana kahawa kwa bloka ile ambaye hakutusaidia.
And when they take the beads, they collect the coffee, but the farmer does not know how much the coffee will fetch per kilo and when the payday is.
Those people collude with the buyers. They are the one who organize coffee theft in our factories.
Wale tulipatia kahawa, sisi ndio kwamba sisi ndio wajiga. Tulimpatia kahawa wale na hakuwaambia hawa mutaleta pesa fulani. wakabeba kahawa. Kama naenda na kahawa, wakileta shilingi 10, sisi nachukua 10.
In Nyeri, for example, the private millers are said to be behind the theft of over 2 million shillings worth of coffee beans and the murder of 2 watchmen guarding Kiamariga Coffee Factory in Nyeri County. But it doesn't come without costs. The charges on the farmer range from milling and packaging and forwarded to another line of cartel that calls itself the marketer. And that's not all. At the auction, the cabal of cartels regrouped to sell the coffee at a throwaway price, in some instances right under the watch of the Agriculture and Food Authority, AFA. A look at the January auctions revealed the atlas sale that happens in the auction with no regard for market prices and the plight of a farmer. In some instances, the coffee was charging as less as $20 for a 50-kilogram bag of the best grade of coffee, AA.
This means that that farmer, even after having planted his coffee, processed his coffee, brought it to the mill, it means that that farmer now owes. Because if your coffee is sold for $20, it means you shall be given an invoice by the mill.
The chain involved in getting the coffee to the auction stage began to share the spoils from the small amount the coffee has fetched.
Now the cooperative society will take 20% of his money. So if he's being paid 50 shillings, it will take 40 shillings per kilo, it will take 8 shillings. So already the man is lost a further 8 shillings. So he's now at minus 18 shillings. Minus, which is a loss. On top of that, this coffee has moved from the cooperative society, has moved to the mill, where he is charged further money. Call it about 12 shillings. So he's minus additional 12 shillings. At that same mill, he's going to be given a bag, the bag of coffee there for 250 shillings. If you divide that by the 50 kilos, you are at another 5 shillings. So he's lost an additional 5 shillings. For the handling, I told you before, he's been costed some more money. To take it to the auction, he's going to be charged a further 2% as a marketing fee. So this man has lost, he's picked his coffee, it has gone to the auction, it has been sold for $20, and he now owes about 30 shillings. So when he goes to collect his money, he gets a demand for his debt, that you must pay me 30 shillings. Yet all you did was bring coffee to your cooperative society, and today you owe 30 shillings on that coffee.
And so the farmer toils, hoping for a better day that never comes. The last 2 years, in some cooperatives, farmers have not had a penny for the coffee they have sold to millers, left dejected with a generation to raise and back-breaking labor that yields nothing.
Gwakinya gutwitha na mathina maingi gatwithia kahwa na nduaga rimwe nguite mwana wakwa i mugongo ngarigo ndi mundu thinikagira kuo muno na ni nginya handu ngona ni ndiranoga na ndirona umithio wa kahwa kau ni tondu nginogire ndathie kuria ringi kurwa mbeca gakora gutire ni tondu na hinde ya kuriho ria kinya ndirona gitukiriho o tubeca twa igoto.
Farmers have now resorted to uprooting the coffee trees or subsidizing other crops in the coffee plantations in the search for the elusive pay. Others have chosen to sell to middlemen who at least pay cash on receiving the coffee, though at a throwaway price. The middlemen are responsible for the influx of poor quality coffee at the auction stage. The best coffee pay for farmers having happened in 1997, farmers are quick to blame the government for allowing the collapse of the Kenya Planters Cooperative Union.
Wakitupeleka kwa KBCU ile tulijenga sisi wakulima. Hiyo manyumba ni yetu. Na tulikuwa na machea huko na hakupata hata ngo. Tupelekwa huko, serikali isikue kahawa yetu. Itufanyie kazi kama shamani.
The Ministry of Industrialization and Cooperatives accused of creating confusion in the management of coffee.
Wanaandika watu ambayo hawana kazi, wakati editor anakuja anasikia iko ghost workers.
Kwa hivyo ule mtu ambaye amefanya hawa watu pesa itumio vibaya au ikuliwe ni huyo minister, mtu wa ministry ya cooperative. Hiyo DCO na wale wengine. Wakulima wakilalamika wakisema hawa watu kama wameshikana na DCO kabisa. Wamesema hawa watu sio wazuri. DCO anakuja na lulu zake na akti zake za cooperative ambaye mkulima hajui.
Their plea to President Uhuru Kenyatta,
mwambie president, sisi tunataka kuangalia na serikali sasa. Hatutaki kamati, tunataka serikali.
If only he removes all these millers. These millers are now becoming tolerant because they bribe our farmers.
You can imagine an annual crop, you miss that annual payment, the whole year is lost. You can imagine.
Tomorrow on the second part of A Cold Gourd, we tell you about government interventions that have ended up in some instances creating more confusions, while the faceless cartels fight tooth and nail to block any meaningful reforms in the coffee industry. John Jacob Kioria, Channel 1 News.